everybody. This is the Funkaholic.
And the Funkaholic too.
How you doing?
Say, I hope you're having a good day.
Me too. We gotta figure that part. Yeah. We're doing okay. We hope you and yours are doing okay. If there's bad weather, be safe from it and the whole thing. The world's getting a little bit crazy here, so we just need to stick together and do that kind of stuff, and it'll be okay.
We hope.
I would say something about not getting, the W word, but I shan't do that. Anyways, we only got one pop today. It's a good one, but it's only one. So this episode is entitled Funko Pop and Disney Pins.
Sounds good to me.
So the Funko Pop, I watch Popcorn and Flicks. If you don't know the channel, check it out. They've got a Facebook group. They buy mystery boxes, thousands of dollars of mystery boxes, and they buy collections, and they open it all in front of you. And this is one of the pops that they opened that was in one of their boxes, not this particular one, but I was like, I've never even seen that pop. I need to have that pop. So I went on to eBay and I found it and I love it, and here it is. Harry Potter and the devious, horrible, he whose name should not be spoken, but he is Lord Voldemort, the worst guy in the world, and it's a 2-pack of them. Now, you know what I really like about this, and I'll give you all 4 sides. This isn't that old. Well, 2016. I don't know how I missed it. Anyways, what I like about this pop is Harry is colorful. He's got color. He's got nice clothes that you can tell from black and white. Then there's Voldemort, who's just gray as can be because he's been growing on the back of someone's head a lot of his time. Just saying. We'll laugh because we can't hear that you're laughing. I've got a feeling you're not. Anyways, so I really, really fell in love with this pop, and I thought, oh, I'm going to go find that pop. And I did. It's an FYE exclusive for... Oh, I didn't know that. FYE stands for something. For your entertainment. I didn't know that. I just thought it was like, I don't know.
Name or numbers, letters they pick.
Those are letters, dear. It's okay. Yeah. Okay, so I want to remind what is going on here. Why? Why do we never have enough light? We never have enough light no matter what we do. Here, in, out. And let there be light. I don't know why it's doing that. I really don't. But it's bugging the heck out of me, and we are going to go be sitting over there on Saturday to do our thingamabob, and it better be good. So the giveaway. First of all, if you've asked me to be in the drawing, and today, for the most part, I got my first little round of people, and my second little round of people I have not put up yet. I see you there. I see you. But I just haven't had time. We took a nap. I'm not going to lie to you. I just took a nap. I was tired. And yeah, so that's the name of that tune. Who says that? What's the name? Oh, Beretta. Beretta. That's, yeah, what are you going to do? So what I did is I'm cleaning off my pens. These are sets, and they're almost all, with the exception of 3, they're almost all night 4. They're almost all Nightmare Before Christmas pins. But there's a Haunted Mansion, a Mary Blair, she's an artist. And then there's, well, I'll explain that when I get to it. So, let's take a few minutes and look at some pins. This one is so awesome. It's pretty old too. It retailed for $8. I don't even want to remember what I paid for it. But this was a cast member pin, I believe. And I love things with the rides. I like things on pins that are behind the scenes. I also love trains on pins. It's funny, I don't like trains. I love to ride on trains, but I've never really been I wouldn't collect. Well, yeah, I do, because I have the 3 Harry Potter trains. My God, I collect trains. But this just, I'd seen it so many times, and when I found it, I bought it. We didn't eat for a month. And it's, it's just really special to me. The trams aren't like that anymore.
It's the parking lot tram.
Yeah, it's the parking lot tram. Excuse me, it's not a train. And it's, they're not in 2 pieces anymore. They're much bigger. Okay, and here is the first Nightmare Before Christmas. I remember where I got this. It was at a pin trade show. And, you make some trades, and then you walk around and see who's got what. And I found this girl who had this set. Oh, everybody has to. Okay, everybody, look towards the front. I'm going to get your picture taken. Oogie, turn towards the front. Okay. It's just a set of little pins of the main characters, most of the main characters. And I fell in love with it. I had never seen it before, and that equals I must have it. And I traded for it, so it really didn't cost me anything, except whatever the pin cost that I traded. And I don't even remember what it was. Couldn't have been too bad, because I don't remember it. Okay, let me look at this, see what it is. Okay. This is characters in black and white, because they are indeed black and white, and silver. And it's weird because, this is also a Haunted Mansion. So many, so many of the pins for the Haunted Mansion and for the Nightmare Before Christmas are in coffin boxes. Here you have, oh boy. Oh, I see. Here you have 0 up on top, and is the Harlequin. That's the Harlequin on the bottom, I think. And then the Jack Skellington faces are some of the faces of Jack Skellington. They're laughing, they're mad, they're not scary so much. But I don't even remember where I got this one from. I probably, when I was really buying and trading for pins, there's a young man who knew that I loved Maleficent, and I loved the Haunted Mansion. Huh?
Dark side.
Yeah, I love the dark side. So he'd sometimes give me a heads up. This pin is stunning. It really is. Okay, this was for an event. I don't think this is a, it gets so dusty up front. I'm gonna have to dust off my pops that are up there. This was for an event called 999 Happy Haunts, a ghoulish gathering. It happened October 2004 at the Magic Kingdom. So this was in California. And you open it, it's hinged, and there is your horse and your hearse. Isn't that awesome? And then I remembered what this cost. It's been a long time.
Doesn't matter.
So that one's that one. Here is yet another one. Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, October 3rd, 2001. And I'm thinking this was probably for, oops. This one is probably for Nightmare Before Christmas when they were opening up the Haunted Mansion with the Nightmare Before Christmas. And what it is this is an ornament and a pen. And the pin says Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. Trying to see if limited edition to $7.50. Yeah, it's not. You know, if a cast member sneezes, they make a pin about it. And there's so many cast member pins, and I have a whole lot of them, and I love them. I just love them because, you know, they're harder to get a hold of. Okay, let's save these two for last. This is my last pen. Did you wipe this off good? Because it really needed it. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this one was also from a special event. Oh, I did not pay this much for this, I hope. But it is a limited edition of 300. It's the Haunted Mansion 45th collection, and the 45th means the 45th anniversary of the Haunted Mansion. This was back in, I don't know when. Oh, maybe there's a year there. I don't know, but here's the back. And it tells you right there, limited edition of 300. And the price. And this was years ago. Years and years ago. And it's $94.95. So almost $100 for this. That's all just the case. No, not really. These are the ghosts, and I think
Ghost pictures.
Yeah, I think one reason that this was so expensive is because it actually has the Hatbox Ghost in it, and of course they just brought him back a few years ago. So anything with the Hatbox Ghost from this time frame is that's him right there, is valuable. So we have Ezra and ghost number 1, ghost number 2, and the Hatbox Ghost. I'm very, why is that like that? What is in there? Oh. I saw this and I was like, what? That's to open something. It's just to take care of the bottom. And the pins have 45 on the bottom of them, if you can see. There. And that's to commemorate the 45th year of operation for the Haunted Mansion. Okay. This, I went online because there was a time when we kind of stopped going to Disneyland, and I thought there's got to be some way to get pins, and I had been getting them from eBay. We went on a cruise I basically bought pins all the way up and down the Canadian Alaskan coast, and all they had was horrible, horrible satellite, and it was 65 cents a minute.
Pretty penny.
So I'd go on. Oh, move in. Move out. I don't know if it lights up to you or not, but we'll like go dark, and then if we do that for some reason, it picks up the light again. I don't know why. So I thought, okay, let me look at some sites that aren't Disneyland, because they do not sell Disney pins online, although I have found a few ways to get around that. Disney Store is one of them. Shop Disney. But I went to the Disney Museum site, and they had some pins. Most of them were not really my type of pin. They're all very blah. But they do have Magic Color Flare, The World of Mary Blair. And she's an artist who has contributed much to Disney. And they had a box set, and I don't know, I ordered this. Oh, it was on sale. Yay. So I didn't pay an arm and a leg, only an arm. No, I gave him a leg. No, an arm. I don't know.
Half and half.
Half and half. No. And these are, I believe, from It's a Small World, but I don't quote me on that. But MB box set. MB. I don't know.
Mary Blair.
Oh, thank you, Bill. To the total. I just aren't doing good. My brain is shutting down just a little bit at a time for some reason. So anyways, I bought this and I really love it. And these are little Native American children. And so I'm thinking this is probably It's a Small World, or based on It's a Small World. Okay, this is the last thing. I wanted this set that's in this box from the time I saw it. I never thought I'd get it. It's a Foos design, and it's from Cars Land, which was at I honestly, I know it was, but I don't know. Oh my goodness, this was expensive. I don't know where the Carland, no, this is from Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Disney theme park merchandise, Lake Buena Vista, Florida. On the back it says, this set is limited edition car hood pins, was inspired by custom car hoods created by Chip Foose exclusively for Cars Land in Disney's, oh no, I'm wrong, Disney's California Adventure Park. So at one time there was a place called Cars Land. Yeah, this was so expensive. I don't even think I paid that much.
Oh, I doubt it.
$65.
You did.
You're so sweet. And you know, this one really needs a good cleaning.
Car hoods.
These are hand painted car hoods, and they are designed off of the cars that are in the movie. It actually has a little bio of Foose, who is a car designer. This just needs to, I need to get some tape and fix this. But these are the car hoods.
Tell us what each hood is for. Or cars.
Really? Seriously? Why don't you do that? I don't know. Nah, don't have a clue. I do know that these are Very nice. This is a limited edition of 500, and you rarely see these. When I bought it was only the second set I'd ever seen in my life that was up for sale. And I bought it because I knew I probably wouldn't see it again for who knows how long. Oh wait, I know who this is. It's Ramon. It's Ramon. It says right on it.
That's cheating.
It's the only one though. See, you knew that and you're just being a bitch. Oops. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's right, dude.
Not quite that bad. You know, you could have wiped that off a bit. But these have been sitting in there open for display for a long, long time. And now I'm taking them down. I'm putting pops in there. And I feel like I'm cheating on these. I mean, it just feels wrong. So I may have to get some kind of case to put these in. But these are my babies. Now, talk about the museum. It's in San Francisco. And I don't know why. But it is. And it's a non-profit museum, as most are. But they do put out pins here and there. Or they used to. I haven't seen one for years. But they have, oh, there they are. Get those. That thing right there. Careful, you've got to move the things forward. I found a treat. You're going to have to stand your butt up. I can't get up and go over there, or I would. Don't fall. Yes. Careful. Oh, I'm sorry. It was the one in front of it. I don't think you're going to be able to get it. That's not it.
This one?
No. It's the one behind it. It's the little one with the orange colored backings. We have boards back there full of pins. I know. It needs to be better. Here we go. I hope that has the pin on it. Oh, it doesn't, but that's okay. It still has some. Now, these pins, now, I'm not counting, no, these aren't part of the set. Soda can pins don't belong. Okay? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, when I was a kid, I was given an education in art, classic art, by my aunt, who loved art, and she just filled me with it. And I love it to this day, and these pins are very hard to get. They're very expensive, and one of them's got to be somewhere. It's my favorite painting ever. I know it's up there somewhere. I'll run it down because you guys got to see it. Anyways, these are from, they're called the Museum of Pintiquities. And they're all based, except for the one pin. And there's some that aren't. On famous paintings. This one. Anyways, in California, there's a place called the Huntington Library. There's a Huntington Boulevard, a Huntington this, a Huntington that. And that's because the Huntingtons were a very, very rich family. Their art collection was brilliant. And they had, this is Blue Boy, and this is Pinky. They're not by the same artist, and I will never remember the name of the artist, but they sat at one point next to each other, and I think then they moved one across the room, which I thought was so wrong. I haven't been there in years, but I want to go and see them at least one more time. Of course, this is based on the Mona Lisa, and why would they use Jessica Rabbit? Tell me why.
Mona Lisa.
Yeah, and this is this is so cute. It's based on, of course, a piece of Egyptian pottery, but if you look close enough, you'll see that it's 3 hitchhiking ghosts. And then this is based on a Degas. Down here, there's a set of 100 of these. That's all I have. I cannot remember the name of this painting, but this is the pen on pen, which I think I've explained to you before. It's one pen on top of another to make kind of a 3D effect. And on this side of the painting, there is a couple walking. And then Masters, they have a festival of the arts every year. Well, they used to. I don't know if they still do. But there's a lot of art that goes into Disneyland and Disney, and that's what calls me the most. The pen I want to find is called The Scream. I don't know if you've ever heard it, and the original is by Edvin Munch, and the original is in, is it Norway or Sweden? It's nowhere I can get to it, but I would love to see it in person. I know you've seen it, you just don't know. It's got like kind of almost nightmarish background, and it's got a nondescript person or phantom, I believe, holding his head in his hands and screaming. But in Disney's version, it's Donald Duck. My aunt would have had a complete fit. But it's to die for. I just want to see it. I want to see it in person, and I want to go to the Louvre, and I want to go to see every famous painting I can see. That's just who I am and what I am. And yeah, I've managed to burn 27 minutes. What the heck happened? We had one pop. Anyways, thank you so much. You guys, don't forget the drawing is on Saturday. I will put the rules below. Also, I have got a video. If you guys, I'm going to put it on my Facebook page. So if you guys go to my Facebook page, you know what? I'm not going to put it on my Facebook page. I'm going to put it on the Facebook page for the the page that supports this channel, which is Funkaholics. What did I call it? Funkaholics.
Funko Pop orders.
Yeah, it's, if you put in Funkaholics and Hoarders, it should come up. And there will be a video there that may interest you and embarrass the heck out of me. But, you know, we've all got to go sometime. So that's it. So I hope everybody is planning to have a safe and sane New Year. We will be hiding here in our forest, as far as I know. Mm-hmm. Yes. And eating food. Tons of food. I want food.
And drinking booze.
No booze. We don't drink at all. We love you guys. So this is the Funkaholic.
And the Funkaholic too.
Saying,
Hasta la vista,
baby.